Hey fellow vault dwellers, this is a guide for one of two new events coming with Burning Springs, Sinkhole Solutions. It's listed as hard event. It is hard, but it is possible to solo it. With high participation it will be of course easier, but solo is possible. Unique recipes, legendary items and experience, that's what it lists as rewards. Let's do it, and I will show you the easiest way in case you are solo. So here we are, the event Sinkhole Solutions. First we need to activate Stampa. Quite straightforward to get in here, activate it before the initial 5-minute timer runs out, and the Stampa starts stamping. I will show you the easiest way to complete it in case you are solo. There's lots of enemies, but there's one relatively safe spot when you sit on that. If you have a jetpack, this is quite safe, as those enemies do damage. They will spawn everywhere. You're gonna see lots of rat scorpions, but they cannot get you in here. You may notice on objectives, it says survive or exterminate the first wave. So survive is a valid option. You don't need to exterminate them. You can choose to survive. Generally, if there is more people, better way is to exterminate them all. Solo, it's quite difficult. They're very tanky. Next stage, there will be nests that need to be destroyed, and for the nests, what's working best is lots of projectiles, so all shotguns, and explosive effect. So this one is with explosive. More projectiles and explosions increase the damage to those nests. Just the pure damage does not work so well. As well, two-shot explosive launchers will take them down relatively easily too. Those are the nests. You can see them over there. There are 3 nests, and now we are firing, and look how fast I can take it down. That's thanks to multi-projectile and explosions. For comparison, if I would use something that's explosive but not multi-projectile, look how much slower it goes. That's a huge difference. I just wanted to point that out. So yes, shotguns, multi-projectiles and explosive effects, that's what taking it the fastest. And from this spot we can hit almost every nest that can spawn. Some of them will spawn a little bit obstructed, so maybe it's good to have a launcher on you, like auto grenade launcher or something that you can lob behind the obstruction and kill this way. But now we are just waiting for another wave to survive it, so I will skip that part. There's stingwings. They explode if you are close and they do damage. Eventually we'll need to fight, just not yet. And now another wave of nests to be destroyed. You may notice there are 4 now. Previously there was 3. And the same approach, plus this explosive will help us with this nest. As you can see, it's slightly obstructed, so I cannot really hit it directly, but explosions are helping out. So explosive weapon will contribute in here, and one more, oh, over there, just underneath me. And there we go. Those flying stingwings are getting angry there. I can show you what happens if I drop there. So a bunch of stingwings, if I visit them, they all explode. They all explode. I'm quite immune to explosion, but still, look at the fire damage dot that they are leaving. Like, my health is dropping because this dot. So stingwings are quite dangerous. Rat scorpions even worse, and there's plenty of them now. Let's wait. And now the final 5 nests. We need to destroy them again. You can see if you can sit in here, if you prepare with a proper weapon, it will not be so hard. There is limited time to destroy those nests, so don't have a proper weapon, you will not succeed solo. I failed at solo previously. Before I figured out what's doing damage to nests, I was trying to go regular approach with non-explosive minigun, and this did not work out. Now we'll get the final wave, and for that we really need some high damage weapon. I will use my pinpointer's Gauss minigun, and I will power it in VATS with some extra coffee that I have in here. The final wave is hard. The final wave is hard. Look at those legendary mobs over there. Power up some coffee. The problem here will be as well when the turtle stamps. Yeah, VATS drops to 0, so we cannot use VATS all the time. So when turtle stamps, I need to shoot normally a little bit until... Oh, now, not yet. And still cannot target them, so out of VATS we go. Can I finally target something? Not so close, or I will die. Look how little damage I'm doing. I'm firing a super powerful Gauss Mini. If my VATS is being taken away by the turtle stamp, my damage suffers. And this turtle is stamping a lot today. But as you notice, the turtle itself is fighting with those rat scorpions, so we do have a little bit of health, as we need to exterminate them all, and they already fight between each other, turtle and scorpions. Try to take down turtle first, so there'll be no more stamping, and I can way faster target those in VATS. And I'm low already. So turtle goes first. That's the best strategy. Then it's easier to deal with scorpions. The turtle is the nemesis. This is not the same turtle as the one we have in the world already. This one is burning one. Legendary bleached burning ogua. Not sure how it's supposed to be pronounced, but giant turtle. Absolutely ridiculously strong. Look how well it's tanking my perfect 4-star legendary Gauss minigun. So solo this part is relatively hard, but after the turtle goes, I just need to avoid getting swarmed by those scorpions and get those legendary. It's not the legendary. Where is the legendary hiding? Which one is legendary? This one running. No, not this stingwing. I have 38 seconds, so look at the timer. Coffee. There's really not much time. It would be easier if I would kill everything before the final wave, but that would require to bring some serious explosive weaponry to do that. Why is this one running away? Okay, that's normally not what's happening, and what do I do now? I need to kill it and return? I'm not sure if I will succeed. If it's running away, it needs to die, and I need to return to the event, or this event finished now without me in it. Oh, come on. I'm quite certain that shouldn't happen. That shouldn't happen. But that's where you finish and win the event. I was just outside of the border as Rat Scorpion decided to run away. Maybe there was too many of them, or something distracted this one Rat Scorpion. And all of them are left after the event if you want to slowly eradicate them. Lots of experience from those scorpions, and lots of loot from all those legendary that you eliminate. Look at all the loot. All those legendaries are dropping some ammo back, some Red Scorpion eggs, lots of meat. All of this stuff you will get after the event. I will record one more finish from this event to show you when it properly finished. That was unlucky, but look at this horde of Red Scorpions. I'm gonna leave them here. I'm curious if they will be still there when next event starts. Okay, so this time I bring some crowd control situation weapon, nuka launcher. Let's see if that's gonna do something. So there's plenty of those scorpions. Can my crowd control helper do something? So it will be easier at the end? I think it can pop them if I could only hit them better. Not sure how well I'm hitting. Probably aiming a little bit too low, but there's lots of damage numbers. Okay, let's see if the fun part will work here. That's my favorite use case for grenade launcher. Let's see if that's gonna work. Will they drop? Oh, nests. Oh, they do. I got some hits by firing up. Oh, don't bag on me, reload. What? The Stingwing managed to fly in here? That's the first time I see that. So now I'm curious for the final wave. Will explosive do something? Those are very tanky. I'm hitting them all at once, so maybe I can use that to soften them up as a valid strategy. I will just regulate crowds a little bit this way, and then I go with a normal weapon approach. So it does look like it's working quite well, as now not so much crowd and no one really ran away. I still have a minute left and only one boss turtle left. Perfect. Okay, but maybe I would suggest that, like, bring some serious crowd control so it's easier at the end. And now, yeah, this is event successfully completed for a change compared to the one when we failed due to the bug. I'm guessing that me letting everyone leave contributed to the bug happening. And now weather is improving as we completed the event. The enemies will stay here, so if we don't kill them, they will be waiting, and next event trigger will be even more enemies. But that being said, I hope this guide will be helpful for you. Thank you for watching, and see you all in the next one.